Speaking at the event, Secretary-General of the TTOC, Mrs. Annette Knott, underscored the long-term vision and impact of the program, which began nearly a decade ago.
We started this program about 9 years ago, and it was part of a targeted program we had for women in sport, the Future Female. And this was very much led by Brian Lewis, our then president.
Knott explained that the initiative goes far beyond workshops.
We actually targeted that all our coaching programs would be going for women, all our education programs abroad. We then sent women because we felt that unless we had a targeted approach, that we would not necessarily see the impact that we needed to see.
That strategic focus has begun to yield tangible results. Knott pointed to former Olympian Chantal McLean, now a national swimming coach, as an example of progress. She also noted the increasing presence of women in leadership roles within the TTOC itself.
If you have to look at our leadership in terms of the Trinidad and Tobago Olympic Committee, we have a president who is female, and then, of course, a number of our other committee members female. So I think that generally I would say that it's a success story for Trinidad and Tobago.
Knott, who also serves as chair of Women in Sport for both CANOC and Central Caribbean Sports, highlighted the regional significance of TTOC's work.
So I quite often feel very proud to boast of the kind of work we've done with this Future is Female and for this women's leadership program.
On a global scale, she acknowledged that women's sport is having a defining moment.
I remember in Tokyo, although it was the COVID Olympics, the 100 meters for the women had more excitement than the 100 meters for the men. And Paris, of course, was a little different because the men were then back in, I would say, back up there in terms of wanting to see, etc. But the women's result was great for the Caribbean. And so it's definitely a time that we could say that it's time for Trinidad and Tobago to have a woman on the podium.
Despite the momentum, Knott emphasized that there is still significant work to be done, pointing to a lack of top-level female coaches as a key barrier. Drawing from her own experience, Knott added,
I was actually a coach at hockey for a number of years, and my approach as a female coach was completely different to the male approach. So that's one area that I would really like to see, that we have a number of more coaches.
Ultimately, the TTOC believes that with the right opportunities, young women in Trinidad and Tobago can thrive in sport.
And if we give the young girls the opportunity, they will excel just as well as the men.
The Pathway to Podium workshop forms part of the TTOC's broader strategy to ensure sustainable development in sport, with gender equality and empowerment at its core.